Welcome to Discovery Garden Pattaya. My name is Hans Fritschi. That is where we start our tours normally that are attended by many people right now. After COVID, we are having a comeback and I take you on a tour, on a summer tour through Discovery Garden Pattaya right now. We are now inside this garden and I show you some plants. Here is a berry I found in Colombia some years back and took the seeds with me and planted it. Right now I forgot the name, but it delivers a lot of fruits. Honestly speaking, they are not too interesting, they are not too good, but anyway, it's an interesting asset at Discovery Garden Pattaya. Just follow me. Over here we have some local Thai figs. You see here, it's an abundance of figs and they can be eaten. You see not even so bad. And just an incredible amount of figs growing here. Very productive plant, has fruits all year around and is an asset to Discovery Garden Pattaya. On the ground you see many Malay apples. Here they grow on the tree. Unfortunately, there are a variety that is not so good. It's a bit bitter, and that is why we have a fallout. We just let them fall and have the animals feed on them, and of course they will rot and also make some fertilizer. Now what you see behind me is one of our baobabs, and it has broken out of these concrete rings. We tried to confine the baobabs like in a straight jacket, but it went out and has rooted. This is, by the way, a very nice baobab with 2 branches. That is very seldom. Normally there is only 1 single branch, and if somebody wanted to buy this, we could try to dig it out, but we really would need some very big instruments to dig that out and to move it. That would be a very expensive tree, but we are willing to take the risk if somebody really would like to get such a unique baobab with 2 branches, 2 main branches. Very rare, very rare. As we walk along, there is another Malay apple tree. You see, this is a red one. The ants love it too. And let's see. This is better. This is better than the pale, the yellow, white one. This is a better variety, and I put them into muesli often. That is a good way of eating them. Malay apple. When you look at those big trees here and over here and over here, you see this is a nut tree from South America that I found in Rio de Janeiro and took to Pattaya. This is the Malabar chestnut, also called Pachira aquatica or money tree, and it is very productive. It has, as I said, very nice flowers, and they lead to these seed pods. They are about the size of a papaya, I would say, and this is one that fell down, and these were the seeds that were released by this seed pod, and they are edible. There is a thinner skin outside. You can easily eat it with open it with your teeth. You don't need to see the dentist afterwards, but then you can taste them. So good, so good. They taste a bit like hazelnuts, I would say, hazelnuts. But you can also roast them, and then they taste more like the chestnuts. Chestnuts, yes, Malabar chestnut. Interesting. Here we collected a whole bunch of Malabar chestnuts, and you see some bananas and some strange olives. And here is the place where the bananas came from. Very small little bananas growing almost endlessly. Here the bananas reached the ground, and that is very typical for this kind of banana. They grow down, 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 down till they reach the ground. Okay, really odd kind of bananas, very small fruits, but actually normal bananas. I mean, as you know them from the supermarket, actually very good taste. Wonderful. Guava, it's called, the banana with the 100 bushels. So if you want to get one of those, we can also send plants within Thailand, as I told you before many times. And within Thailand, it's no problem. And if you order, maybe in 1 or 2 days, you can plant something unusual like the Guava, the banana with the 100 bushels. Here you have a fruit that is called mon kai in Thai, mon kai, or egg fruit, not eggplant, because it's a fruit and it's sweet. Here is another one growing on the tree. They grow absolutely all year around, and when they are ripe, they look like this. Here, this is actually overripe, but the meat is quite the shape of a boiled egg yolk, and it's sweetish. Now this is a bit foul, so I will not try it now, but it's normally sweet, and you can make nice creams. Put the egg fruits into the muesli or into a yogurt, and Pucheria campesiana is the name. Here you see a seed. They can be grown from seeds without problems. And this is another asset of Discovery Garden Pattaya, egg fruits. So egg fruits, not eggplants, egg fruits. Here you see some flowers growing directly out of the stem, and that looks very pretty, and small flowers. And here you see the result. This is cocoa. This is a cocoa seed pot filled with the beans that you make chocolate from. That's how a cocoa fruit looks like, and it's almost ripe, or soon the squirrels or the animals will eat it. So we take it and I'll open it for you. Look at this table. It's a massive table made from a tree. I will introduce later to you a tree that grows very quickly and is also used for reforestation. And it's a hardwood that we, Mr. Bomb, actually our brother-in-law, he made this table that we used to open the cocoa fruit. And you see, that's how it looks inside. Now this one has started to root already. You see, it has little roots, and this would grow very quickly now if we opt to grow new plants from cocoa, or we can taste it. Outside there is this white stuff that tastes a bit like mangosteen, and you see in the inside the cocoa bean is still violetish. And if we wanted to make chocolate, we have to ferment those beans. They are a bit too late because they have started sprouting already. We're making roots. But the normal process of making chocolate consists of fermenting the cocoa beans, then drying them, then artfully roast them. Artfully. This is where the real taste is developed. The better you can roast a cocoa bean, the better chocolate you get. And then you have to peel them, you can pound them, and then you got cocoa powder. That's how this works. Oh, look at this one. Sprouting already. What you see here is pepper. It's the green or the black pepper, as it is called. Actually, all the common pepper forms, the real peppers you can get in the markets, they come from this kind of plant that we just planted recently. It needs some shadow and will go up and cover the pergola, and we never run out of green pepper soon, or green or black. It's just a question of processing. Black pepper comes from the green pepper plant, and the red pepper and the white pepper, all this plant. Look at these small little cones. They are red when they are ripe and green if they are not ripe, and they remind us from the shape to chilies. And indeed, they are not chilies, but something similar and have a similar function. You look how we grow it. And here you see the name long pepper, Piper longum. So what you see here is the long pepper. This one is ripe, this one is not yet ripe, and of course you can taste this. Very spicy. Very, very spicy. Long pepper. Deeply in Thai. Deeply. Can easily grow in your garden. Here is another plant that I found in South America. It's yellow outside, it is inside red, and it's more or less pear-shaped, and it grows very nicely here in Thailand. This is the so-called phalankinok in Thai, the bird shit phalang, if you like, because it has grown from seeds. If you take normal phalang seeds, something like that might come out, a phalang that is outside yellow, inside red, and I'm trying to open it. That's how it looks inside, and it is much more tasty than the one you find in the supermarket, the green round one. This is pear-shaped, outside yellow, inside red, and the taste. Very good. Very sweet in a way. So good, so good. Sweet. Strawberry-like a little bit, but sweet strawberry, not the Thai strawberries that are so sour. And you can make a nice jam from this. You don't even need pectin. You just add some sugar, not much, and it will gel by itself because the pectin is in the skin. Phalankinok, or we call it Rio Guave, because I saw this first time in Rio de Janeiro on a market. It is the common guave type in Brazil. They don't even sell the green stuff that is here so common. They sell only this kind. Another farang fruit we cultivate is the strawberry guave. You can see it here, outside red and small. So we can harvest some. This one was full infected with ants, but these are some nice blah 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 blah. You see, this is the phalang, the strawberry guave, as it is called in English. The Thais call it phalang Australia because it is invasive in Australia, but here it grows okay, it doesn't take over, and you can eat it. Very good, sweet and sour. Can make jam from it as well. Strawberry Guava. Psidium Catleyanum, if you like. Oh my God, strawberry guava. Look at these beautiful white flowers that will produce another interesting fruit. Here you see the Chinese olives. Chinese olives. They can be bought in a tin like this at the supermarket. They are called Chinese salted olives. They are not real olives, but they grow in Thailand and are very productive. I mean, they flower all year, they deliver fruits all year, and if you're seriously thinking of growing olives in Thailand, then this is the kind to take. The European olives, they just don't grow in most locations in Thailand, maybe up in the mountains somewhere where the temperatures get sub-zero sometimes. There you can grow the normal olives, but in normal areas of Thailand, this is the Chinese olive that you should plant. And you see this one has started to sprout already. Once you have one tree that you can, surprise, surprise, buy from us, then you can easily make more plants by just planting the seed. Now I wonder who of you has ever seen this plant. If you like to cook, you certainly have used the product of this plant. And if you take a leaf, mix it up a little bit, smell it. I'm sorry that you cannot smell it, but it's distinctly smelling like something like cinnamon or Christmas. Clove. This is clove actually, and often the leaves taste like the product you use for cooking. And in this case, you take off the buds before they open up and flower, dry them in the sun, and then you get these little cloves that are so delicious in the Virginia ham or in sauces or in sausages. Clove, you can grow it yourself in your garden if you live in Thailand, and we can send you the plant. This is another spice that we offer at the Discovery Garden Pattaya. It's bay leaves. Normally bay leaves do not grow in Thailand, but as you can see, it is possible. This is maybe a plant 5 years old or 3 years old, difficult to say. But it survives, it never flowers, that's why it's very expensive. We have to import it to Thailand. But clove you can grow in Thailand. Clove, ha. Bay leaf. Now I'm getting mixed up and I'm not drunk. I didn't drink any beer yet this morning. Anyway, this is bay leaf, available at Discovery Garden Pattaya. A bit difficult to grow. You shouldn't be a complete idiot, but it's possible. Well, this is another product that you can smell if you sniff at the crushed leaves. Again, Christmas feeling. Cakes. It's cinnamon. You know them like this. You can buy them in the supermarket as cinnamon sticks, and they actually come from the bark. They are a certain level inside the bark that is cut out, and when it comes out, it is still very soft, but then dried in the sun, and now you just have to crush them and you got the cinnamon powder. This is the scientific name if you are interested in things like that. Cinnamomum cassia. This is from Southeast Asia. This is the plant. This is the product, cinnamon. Also available at Discovery Garden Pattaya. What you see here is the golden lotus banana. You see, normally the flower of the banana grows from upside down. But this one has a flower growing upwards, and it's yellow and it's very beautiful, and it's a very decorative item for your garden. The golden lotus banana coming from Southeast Asia. If you like a superfood called avocado, then you should try to grow them in your garden, but you should use grafted ones. You see, this is a method of enhance good varieties. You grow a plant from seed, and then you graft the variety you really would like to grow in your garden. This is Hass variety, and it will bear fruits almost immediately if you're lucky. And avocado, grafted avocado. As you might be able to hear in the background, it is starting to rain a little bit, raining, and our solar power is not getting powered too much. So at the moment we do not charge the car with solar power, but if the sun comes back, we can easily park it here and charge it with the power from the sun. This is the flower of a product that you know if you like cooking. It is the nutmeg. Nutmeg. What is it called in Thai, Mr. Bomb?
Jantet.
Jantet. I forgot always. I forgot. This is what you know from the supermarket. This is the flower of it. It's a very filigrane little flower, and if you go down here, you see a nut growing. There is one more over there. I have taken one out yesterday. Looks a bit different from the one you know from the supermarket, and I will try to open this up for you, which is a bit difficult. I mean, it will open up by itself if you just wait long enough, and if this is right. Now we can open it up, and you see how beautiful it looks. What you see beneath the red skin here is the nut, even though these are peeled, and this one still has a protective shell outside. And the red thing, this red net that you might never have seen, is a spice of itself. It is normally dried and then grounded. You see how beautiful this looks? This is the maize, as it is called, matsis, and it tastes a bit like nutmeg, but this thing you can smell. You cannot smell. Sorry. It smells wonderfully, and this is the nutmeg. What you see here, these red fruits, they are called, here you see some flowers, and here the seeds that are also some sort of pepper. It's not a pepper plant, so not from the pepper family, but it is like a pepper. It tastes like a pepper, and it's pink pepper or Brazilian pepper, and it's actually a pepper that is slightly sweet. I taste it for you since you cannot do it through the internet, not yet. Wonderful, distinctly wonderful. I have had this one time in a restaurant in Pattaya. They use this kind of pepper for duck breast. Really good, really good. Also, these plants are available here. You see some more of these pepper fruits here. Actually thrives all year around, and also available for sale in Thailand, all over. We can send the plants to you, no problem. Okay, this is another interesting plant or fruit that we have. It's the lemon. We have a variety that is very long. It will turn yellow, by the way, when it is ripe. Very long, with very little seeds and lots of juice. You know, you see this productive plant, and if you look at the whole plant, you can see something important. It is important to give a lemon tree a good trimming. So if I cut next time, I probably will cut off that branch, and maybe that branch, and maybe that branch, and maybe that branch, to give main branches more power, so the plant can support itself by itself. Oi, the geese are noisy again. Ay. Oh. Yesterday they were a bit quiet because we killed some for Christmas. Yes, Christmas already. This is another story. Anyway, I would cut off this branch because it only dilutes the power and takes it away from the main branches. These lemon trees, very productive, fruits all year, exclusively available at Discovery Garden Pattaya. Can send them to you all over Thailand. Here we have another type of fruit that I kind of showed already. Here the green ones are unripe, and the yellow ones are ripe. Here another trial of marketing, which works also with this kind of fruit. So I show you this one. I just, the ants seem to love it too. I have shown you two Guava types are ready, the strawberry guava, the Rio guava, and this is now the Belem guava. As you can see, the flesh inside is yellow and very tasty, much tastier than the green guavas you get in Thailand normally. Belem guava. The ones are sold in Belém, Brazil on the market. They don't sell the green stuff there. They know what they are doing. This is one of our baobabs. I'm talking about the African type of baobabs. I showed you initially walking into a garden one that got loose from the concrete ring, and this one was initially posted over there as well, but then it fell down and we moved it, and this was maybe a year ago, and it has developed marvelously. You see how thick this is. A baobab, maybe 9 or 10 or 11 years old, and it just recently flowered and produced the very first flower of a baobab we had in Discovery Garden Pattaya. We hope that it will fruit as well, and this is an asset. The fruits of the baobab can be eaten as well, and it's one of these iconic trees of Africa. This is just one of our many banana types. I showed you the one with the 100 bushels, the Cruai Roivi. This one, as you can see, has red color in the stem, and the fruits will be red as well. Really? Yes. And good taste. Red bananas. If we talk about banana types, this is another one. It's an old variety. It is the black-stemmed banana. You see, it has black stems, and once it bears fruits, the fruits, because this is an old variety, still have seeds inside. Seeds, yes, you can grow these types of banana from seeds. Of course, if you are a commercial banana grower, you cultivate varieties without seeds, because you don't have seeds in your mouth when you are eating a banana. When ant is hitting me, this is typical in the garden. So black-stemmed bananas from Papua New Guinea, available at Discovery Garden Pattaya. This beautiful flower is a hibiscus type, and it makes some seed pods that open up and release this cotton-like stuff into the air. You all know this, even if you don't know the name right now. This is cotton. And you can imagine how much work it is to gather all these fibers and then untangle them and make a shirt. I mean, cotton only turned popular with the invention of the mechanical production of cotton products, because if you had to do that by hand, not mechanical, it was incredibly expensive. In the Middle Ages, cotton was, I mean cotton to be used, not the raw material. Cotton, processed cotton was as expensive as silk. Yes. Do you remember when I opened the cocoa seed pot over there? I showed you some benches and some tables made from wood. And this is basically the same wood. It is a fast growing variety. It is often used when you have to reforest an area because it does grow in an incredible speed, very high. And if you would believe, the big tree over there is the same as you saw here, just about 6 years later. Yes, the tree behind me is only about 6 years old. Wow! It's called Neolamarchia cadamba, or the cadamba tree, or the burrflower tree. A fast-growing tree that shades wide areas and is therefore used in reforestation. If you look at this, I mean, it's a vine. It looks like an orchid. It is actually an orchid. It is well rooted. You can see here the roots go into the ground, and it could be planted now. It's called vanilla. Vanilla are the seed pods, the beans that they are developed, and a while from now you could harvest vanilla. But first you need some plants, and I must warn you, these plants are quite expensive because the price of vanilla went through the roof and is often stolen from the poor farmers in Madagascar, where most vanilla is nowadays produced, since artificial insemination, pollination is possible. Before, only Mexico, till about the end of the 19th century, only Mexico could produce vanilla. Until then, there was no method of pollination, hand pollination, and you must know the flowers of the vanilla are only open a few hours, and you have to go there and hand pollinate them, otherwise no vanilla ice cream. This is the cannonball tree. As you can see here, the flowers, they fell down. Here are new ones developing. You see the ants seem to like the nectar that is produced as well. And here you see the cannonballs, and they are quite heavy, and if you let them fall down, they open up. You see, here you have the cannonball tree, and actually it smells quite badly. Smells quite badly, but can be reproduced by seeds easily. Cannonball tree. This is a very nice flower. It's called Clitoria racemosa, and if you take a close look at the flowers, you will know why it is called Clitoria racemosa, because the flower resembles the clitoris. Yes, and it's a fast growing tree. This one here also. Let me show you some of these wonderful flowers. They are called in Thai Anchan tree. Anchan is also a clitoria type, but you can make a tea out of this one. You cannot make a tea out of, but it's called sombrero in Spanish because the tree grows very quickly, shades very well, and is an asset to any garden. What you see besides me is the tree called Angun Tale in Thai. It means sea grapes, and they produce fruits that look like grapes and taste like grapes, but have only little meat around a pit. The sea grapes, I found them in the beaches of Rio de Janeiro. There were big trees full of fruits that looked like grapes and taste like grapes. Wonderful. What you see here is the flower of the strawberry tree. Strawberry tree because it resembles very much the flower of a strawberry, and the fruits, they are red, not unlike strawberries, but they taste sweet. If you have a sweet tooth, the strawberry tree fruits are the ones to plant. Very good. Sweet. What you see here are the Himalayan mulberries. They are, if you compare with my finger, they are incredibly long and can be eaten as well. Here, this is about maybe 3 times the size of a normal mulberry. Very sweet. Not sour at all. Extremely sweet. Here I want to try some more. Here, let's try one that is not even ripe yet, because it was so sweet. Very sweet. Even the green parts are not very sour. Very good variety, Himalayan mulberries. I showed you the Thai fig, the yellow figs, in the beginning of this video. Now here we have the European figs. They grow in Thailand as well, and you probably can buy it nowadays in your market. If not, order one from us and we'll send it to you. The normal European figs. Here you see some very nice local figs. You see, quite a lot of fruits. They get quite big and they will turn red when they are ripe. They are Thai figs. As you can see, they develop very nice and big and beautiful leaves. That's why this kind of fig is called elephant ear fig, Yeah, makes sense. This looks like the ear of an elephant. And they are local, and we also multiply them, propagate them, and you can order them from us. This is one way of propagating figs. You cut off the bark at one spot and add a plastic bag filled with coconut powder, I mean powdered coconut shell, and after maybe this has taken 3 weeks. With figs it's very easy, they take roots, it's called rooting or marcoting, whatever you like, and once this actually would be ready to cut now, and then you have a new plant that is consisting of adult material and can bear fruits immediately. I mean, the rooting or marcoting is not only practiced with figs, in this case the elephant ear fig, but also with lemon trees, because if you grow lemons from seeds you will never get any fruits, probably, highly probable never any fruits. But this is a way of propagating proper plants. You clone them like you do with the elephant ear figs. Well, this was our walk through Discovery Garden Pattaya. If you want to visit us, please give us a ring before, and I'm gladly show you around in person. We are in Pattaya, we are open daily. Please visit us, and if you liked what you saw today, please subscribe to the Hans Fritschi channel on YouTube or Hans Fritschi Friends on Facebook. See you again, bye bye, at Discovery Garden Pattaya.